Welcome to the home of the freak athlete. Grab yourself a seat and chill with Snacks and Animal here at Animal's House.
I'm not really sure how I want to start the show, so I think we should just start it. Now, the show started. The show has started.
It works.
What's up, Snacks?
What's going on? A lot of pizza this week.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. If you haven't noticed, Snacks is eating pizza for lunch every single day of the week.
Yes.
It's pretty challenging, I would imagine.
I'm on Wednesday right now, and I'm hurting.
That's one of those things that sounds like it's awesome, and then like you start doing, you're like, ugh.
I was really not looking forward to today, and I decided to get like a cheesesteak slice too. To really fuck my stomach up.
Are you at all worried that you might die?
No, not at all. I hope so.
Ooh, well, you know who else is not worried about dying?
Good segue.
Good segue. Yes. Yes, I rule. Oh, wow.
Well, who is it?
Oh, yeah. The segue. Kirk Cousins said it himself. If I die, I die. And he's talking about the whole thing with COVID and the coronavirus and playing football. I'll read the full. It's happening again, Zach.
Are you afraid that you're
I'll read
die?
the full quote here. I want to respect what other people's concerns are. For me personally, just talking, like, you zoomed in way too much, my guy. For me personally, just talking, no one else can get the virus. What is your concern if you could get it? I would say I'm going to go about my daily life. If I get it, I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to let nature do its course, survival of the fittest kind of approach. I love that, by the way. Mm-hmm. And just say, if it knocks me out, it knocks me out. I'm going to be okay. Even if I die. If I die, I die. I kind of have peace about that. So here's a couple ways to look at this.
If he dies, he dies.
Just could be a misquote of Ivan Drago.
Maybe that's where he was
just a big fan of Rocky IV.
Maybe he said it in his voice during the interview.
It's just like one of those things. Someone asks you a question, you think it's funny to quote a movie, and then no one really gets it.
It's a very popular line too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He definitely screwed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it could be a little tone deaf, but
misquote for sure. Other thing is he's just a football player, loves football, and that's what I want for my quarterback. Yeah. That's what I want for my quarterback. I love this attitude. I love everything about it.
Guy loves ball.
I love it.
He's not that good, but loves
he's
ball.
Not afraid to die. He can't die. He's Kirk Cousins. He's too strong.
Well, he's definitely not afraid to die. He played behind the Redskins' offensive line for a few years, so he's already seen glimpses of death. But
speaking of death, I had an experience one time where I thought I was dying, which brings me to the sponsor of this week's show, charcoal. Charcoal. It's just charcoal. You can use it for many things like grilling. You can use it to whiten your teeth, or my favorite reason for using charcoal, gas relief. Let me tell you a little story. This one time I was coming home from work, about an hour drive. About 10 minutes into the drive, I had this terrible pain in my chest. I was like, oh shit, I might be having a heart attack. I continued driving all the way home, about 40 minutes down the parkway, got to my hometown, went to the local hospital. They tested me, they hooked me up to the machines, did the EKG, all that stuff. Everything came back fine. The heart was stronger than ever. I had a little gas. That's it. I had a little gas. They prescribed charcoal.
Went to the hospital for gas?
That's the moral of the story here is if you have gas, you don't need to go to the hospital. Just get some charcoal.
It's a good moral.
That's it. Other than that.
Don't say we never gave you any useful information.
Let's get into some actual sports here. We're going to be talking today props. But not, player props specifically. More likely the, I don't know how to say this. There's like what are the categories? What would you call these, Snacks?
That's a good question. Like the most of.
Yeah, the most of categories.
So like the most passing yards.
Regular season yards. Most regular season touchdowns.
Correct.
Most, we got the MVP award. We got, what else are we going to do? I was reading for you. We're going to do the MVP. We're going to do the offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, comeback player of the year, the offensive rookie, the defensive rookie, and the coach of the year. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's start. You want to start off with the players, with the quarterbacks?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do the players and then we'll do the awards.
Yes, exactly. All right, so these we're going to run through real quickly here. By the way, these are all from FanDuel. We got all these odds from FanDuel, so if you do want to make any of these bets, just head over there and do that. We don't have any promos, so don't ask. All right. Quarterback props for most regular season passing yards. Snacks. What do you like here?
So when you do these, you don't want to pick like the favorite. You're not getting as good of value. So I took Matt Stafford at plus 1,200. A healthy Matt Stafford can easily go over 5,000 yards, especially this year. Great weapons, terrible defense, going to be throwing the ball a lot. Matt Stafford plus 1,200.
I like that you prefaced with a healthy
Matt Stafford. Yes,
because
correct.
I was looking at the lines. I honestly really like that one. I think that's a great one. Just to switch it up, though, and give the people something different, I like Dak Prescott. I like Dak Prescott plus 650. Yeah. I'm looking at the fact that Mike McCarthy's there. I remember when he was the coach of the Packers and Aaron Rodgers was there. Aaron Rodgers threw the ball a lot, and Aaron Rodgers had 3 good receivers at the time in Randall Cobb, Jordy Nelson, and who am I fucking?
Greg Jennings?
No.
Wait, Jordy?
James Jones? Am I thinking
Miles Austin?
the
No,
Packers?
for the Packers.
Oh,
Sorry.
Packers.
Fool?
Well, he did have Greg Jennings at a point.
Am I an idiot right now? Was it James Jones?
Had
He
to
just
have been James Jones. Yeah,
wasn't that
Cobb,
good?
Jordy Nelson.
Cobb Nelson. Yeah, Cobb was a lot better than
James Jones was like the touchdown guy.
Yeah.
Remember he scored like 10 touchdowns a year. Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, Mike McCarthy knows how to work with the quarterback who has a lot of weapons. So Dak Prescott, great bet there. Also, I like Derek Carr plus 3,600 as like a real long shot bet.
Yeah, and I like for a little better odds, Matt Ryan. That's like another kind of same situation type thing where we've seen him go over 5,000 before. They're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So, but Stafford's
Possible bounce back here for him too.
Yes,
He could use
it's
it.
the whole Matt Ryan homage that he has one bad year, then a beast year. He had a bad year last year, so.
Very fair. All right, let's go to the running backs. The running backs and the wide receivers, we have 2 categories each, which is nice. You got, for running backs, so we got the most regular season yards.
Rushing yards.
Yes, running back is rushing yards.
I'm saying not total from scrimmage.
Yes, that's good. Good to clarify. Yes, these are rushing yards. I went with the easy one. It's so obvious. It's Derrick Henry plus 750. That's it. I mean,
nothing needs more to be said.
the only thing that makes me a little nervous is like he did it
Back-to-back
last year,
years.
so it's hard to go back to back. But when it comes to like pure rushing, I don't see anybody touching him.
No.
No one's gonna get the volume he gets.
No, I probably agree. I like some value play. I like Saquon. We were talking before. I think he has a monster year. I think a lot of his he's going to have well over 1,400 rushing yards. I think because they're going to run the ball a lot with Jason Garrett. But I think a lot of his yards are going to come through the air. I like Josh Jacobs at plus 1,900 too. Full 16 games.
It's a great offensive line.
Great offensive line. I think Gruden's going to want to control the game. So plus 1,900. I don't hate it.
All right. Now, who do you have for most regular season rushing touchdowns?
Derrick Henry.
I love you.
I mean,
I love you.
I'm not going to
Guess who I have?
Derrick Henry.
I do. I have Derrick Henry also. This one, like, I didn't think too much about it, obviously.
No.
Is it like the worst odds of all of them? Yeah, but
It's still 750. That's not bad.
yeah, well, the touchdowns is plus 800.
Yeah.
And I like that bet better than the yards. So if you want to pick between one of these, yeah, Derrick Henry might not lead the league in rushing yards.
I think he
but
can
when
be
it comes
caught
to
in the
rushing
yards.
touchdowns,
He's a
I don't
shoo-in.
think anyone's going to touch him.
No, I think he's a shoo-in.
Like
You got
Aaron-
all these other backs are probably going to have like goal line work taken. Derrick Henry?
Goal
No.
line work taken away, plus they're going to be getting receiving work. Derrick Henry doesn't get the receiving work. He is a pure running back.
Yes.
So he's going to get the rushing touchdowns and the rushing work.
Correct.
I love that. bet.
That
All right.
is correct.
Wide receivers, got the same thing. Most regular season receiving yards for wide receivers.
So I took 2 off the top of my head because I like the value a lot. Plus 1,000, Chris Godwin. With Tom Brady, I think he's going to target Godwin the most and often. And Adam Thielen, plus 3,300. 3,300. That's
a great
crazy.
value bet.
That's an unbelievable value bet. He's going to see literally every one of Kirk Cousins.
These
throws,
are bets, guys,
so.
that you can take like $5 and put it on them, and for $5 for the course of a 17-week season, it's nothing. No. So you pay $5 on plus 3,300. What is that? Like $180 or something like that?
I'm not good at math, but I think
I don't know. I shouldn't have put you on the spot like that.
I think I'm going to put 1,000 on Adam Thielen.
I know that one that you're $3,300. All right, so that's a nice
What?
bet.
That's like 33,000.
Is it? Oh,
100 would be
1,000?
100 would be 33.
Yeah, you're right. Oof. Ooh.
Snacks is sharp today.
Max, that's a nice bet.
Yeah.
All right. I went with Julio Jones plus 850. I mean, it's Julio Jones.
I know.
He's a reception monster with a yardage on top of that. The touchdowns just don't happen for him, but we're not talking about that right now.
Nope.
We're talking about the yards.
Nope.
So no one really does it better than him. And just the fact that he still has Matt Ryan makes me okay with pulling the trigger on this one. So
And
I'm big
like
on-
you said, you probably agree, a little bounce back year for Matt Ryan. So
Yeah, I'm all in on that. Now, regular season touchdowns for wide receivers was a tricky one.
Well, wide receivers, tight ends.
Yes, exactly.
Wide receiver, tight ends.
Exactly.
My pick is a tight end.
My pick is a
It's
tight
a
end.
different one, though. You have Kelsey.
I do have Kelsey. I have Travis Kelsey at plus 1,100.
I took Kittle at 2,500. I don't love it because of the Jimmy G and everything, but I don't love the other weapons there.
See, like, here's the thing. I like that bet for, like, who's going to lead the 49ers team for touchdowns.
No, I know.
Not for the whole league.
No, I can't. I at the end of the day, probably not. But for 2,500,
Jimmy
like
G doesn't throw it enough for them to.
That's my
like,
big
I
problem.
took
Yes.
Travis
I knew you
Kelce.
were taking Kelsey, so I didn't want to touch that.
Pat Mahomes throws the ball a ton.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
I mean,
they
my
do.
bet's clearly better
No, we'll see.
than your bet.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, next. Oh, shit. I had 3 of my picks on it. That's all right. I'll remember them. All right, we're going to go to the MVP. These are fun ones because these are like the there's really no analysis to be had behind this. It's
because
just
if
more of
Mahomes
like
stays healthy, that's
for sure if Mahomes stays healthy. Fuck, I don't remember who I picked. I got it on my card.
Dak. No, Derek Carr. Wasn't it Derek Carr?
Keep talking, Snacks.
All right. Well, I took Deshaun Watson at plus 1,700. He's gonna have to do everything for that Houston team, and if they win the division again, go to the playoffs, I expect Deshaun to have a big year and in MVP contention. Deshaun Watson plus 1,700. Take some charcoal.
Dude, I crossed him out. I don't know why I did this. I left the 3 off there and I had him on this card. MVP, who did I have here?
I thought you said Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, plus 8,000. That's right. Oh, my God. Yes. So this one, I'm serious. I do honestly think that
He's going to win
Derek
MVP.
Carr, I don't honestly believe he's going to win it.
No.
But, this value, plus 8,000,
8,000, yeah.
I put $5 on it and you win $400. So,
Solid. And
$5,
the Raiders,
that's literally a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
we're on the Raiders, so if they make the playoffs, it's on his
Raiders
arm.
are like a surprise team for me this year where I think that a lot of people are sleeping on them. So if they do have if they all of a sudden win 10 games, there's no reason that Derek Carr can't be
that means
considered
Derek Carr was
MVP.
good, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So plus 8,000, it's a crazy odds. Just got to go with it. All right. Offensive player of the year. Snacks, who you got?
I can't believe this is at you.
I got mine. Mine.
This is at plus 1,300. The guy you picked was even better odds than this.
Yes.
It's Christian McCaffrey. I'm getting plus 1,300 with C-Mac.
He won it last year, I believe, right?
But I think it's easier to win offensive player of the year as opposed to most rushing yards back-to-back years. Dude, at 1,300, McCaffrey, knowing what he can do, boom, lock it in.
Yeah, so I basically went with the same route, but for Saquon Barkley, plus 1,800. That's
I know.
Saquon's an athletic freak. We know what he can do. Missed 5 games last year. Daniel Jones coming in as a rookie. Now he's got that whole, what did he play, 10 games? 12 games under his belt now. Got a new coach. Yeah. I don't think Saquon wins MVP, obviously.
I think he has a monster year.
He has a monster year and wins Offensive Player of the Year.
I can easily see it. I didn't want to double down on it. I should have because I said rushing yards, but I'm on board with that. A better line. Jones in his second year, and Jason Garrett just loves to get the ball to his running back.
Yeah, I'm all in on this one. Big Saquon year, hopefully. Okay, let's switch over to the defensive side of the ball here.
Defense wins championships.
Defense does win championships. If you noticed that the 2015 Broncos defense win champions, Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, well,
All right, defensive player of the year. I want Nick Bosa at plus 1,300. God, I wish I didn't cross these off. Now I'm done with this. Ugh. Yeah, I went with Nick Bosa at plus 1,300. Look, he could have won it last year. He's a rookie, so they wouldn't give it to him. He had that good of a year. So,
yeah. I went with the guy who probably should have won it last year in TJ Watt.
fuck, that's a great pick.
He's just getting better. Consensus?
I want to switch.
Consensus? TJ Watt is just getting better and better, and at plus 1,400, I thought that was an easy smash.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
He's
better
just
than
absolute
mine.
stud. So
Yeah,
we'll go TJ Watt.
I'm gonna go on record. TJ Watt. Just make sure that when it's on the screen. I never said Nick Bosa. All right.
I didn't hear it.
All right. Comeback player of the year. I gave you 2 here. I gave my the easy, obvious one, Cam Newton plus 30-40. Look, he went to the Patriots. If he has any success there, it's going to be him.
Yeah, correct.
Because it's going to be him or Ben. I don't think Ben plays a full season. Ben doesn't play a full season. He can't win the award. Cam plays the full season, has success. It's easily him. It's not even close. But before you go, my long shot comeback player, Mr. Josh Rosen, plus 10,000. Hear me out.
I don't want to.
Hear me out. Ryan Fitzpatrick is being considered as the locked-in starter for the Miami Dolphins. Tua is not ready yet with the hip injury. They just don't want to throw him into there yet. Who's to say Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in and sucks like he always does when he's supposed to be the starter, and they go, fuck, let's just put Josh in. Fuck it. He comes in, and he is fucking electric. He's electric Rosen. He's rifling Rosen.
That
plus 10,000. Put $5 on it.
I cannot believe I
Put
just
$5
wasted 30 seconds of my life listening to
Put $5 on
somebody telling you to put $5 on Josh Rosen.
it. Put $5 on it.
That's just atrocious. Okay, well, I said he's going to lead in passing yards fully healthy, so I'm taking Stafford at plus 700.
Ready Rosen.
Stafford 700 full season.
What was this one?
Stafford plus 700.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
just going to be all in on Matt Stafford, fully healthy, explosive year. So
Listen, if if it comes through, you could end up walking away with a lot of moolah there.
yeah, could walk away with some bank.
All right,
Josh fucking Rosen.
we got 3 left.
Oh, I didn't curse in the beginning, by the way.
That's good. Good for you. You're growing. You're growing as a human. I love to see it.
Yeah.
We got 3 left here. Let's go with the offensive rookie of the year. And Snacks, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, I'm taking Jonathan Taylor plus 1,000. There's obviously like Burrow, Clyde Edwards, and stuff, but JT's got the best offensive line in football, and once he gets in there, the coaches aren't going to be able to take him out. So he's just going to beast it. 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, fantasy winner. Jonathan Taylor plus 1,000.
All right. I mean, it's fair. I don't really have anything that I could say that would like
Rebut that.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm not gonna. But I went with 2 here. I gave you like the easy one. Joe Burrow, he's a quarterback. This award typically goes to the rookie quarterback that has like a decent year.
Yeah,
so
literally. That's all
plus
you need.
230. Like the odds aren't even great. I probably wouldn't even bet this, but like if you are a true believer that quarterbacks just win this award, then that's the bet. I like Jerry Jeudy. Plus 1,500. I like Jerry Jeudy for a couple of reasons. I like Jerry Jeudy because I'm a Broncos fan and I'm biased. I like Jerry Jeudy because he's the best rookie route runner there is. It's not even close. No one runs a route like Jerry Jeudy. It's going to come down to whether or not Drew Lock can play. If Drew Lock can play, I think Jerry Jeudy's going to have an amazing season for a rookie, and there's a good shot he wins this. So that's really
I don't hate that.
what it comes down to me for that one.
Yeah.
I think it was plus 1,500.
That sounds about right.
No, he has plus 3,300 there. I just want to make sure. All right. Defensive rookies of the year.
We went consensus on our.
Wait, did you give your offensive rookie? Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Jonathan
JT,
Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we went consensus on rookie.
We did. Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen plus 1,200.
Dude, if you're going to give me a rookie on the Ravens for defense, I'm going to take it all day.
And a guy that's 100% getting more than 100 tackles. So.
Well, we'll see.
I think
We'll
so.
see. It's going to be, I mean, he's a rookie still, but yes.
Darius Leonard did it. At
I know.
150.
It's plus 1,200, though, the odds here for Patrick Queen. So it's just like.
Like Chase Young is plus 230. So.
Yeah, like
I mean,
I'm not going to
it's-
take that. Plus, his whole season would depend on sacks. Like tackles are a lot easier to get than sacks. So,
Correct.
like for Patrick Queen, he just has to have a lot of tackles. He has 2 interceptions or something like that. So this is locked up.
Yeah, forces a fumble or two.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's already playing on a great defense, great coaching. So I'm all in on that. Last one, Snacks. I kind of want you to start this off for us.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year.
I'm gonna go with Jesus Christ, Joe Judge at plus 3,400. And you can't listen. It's not that crazy. The Giants, again, 12 wins in 3 years. If they can get to 8-8, 9-7, there's a realistic chance he wins Coach of the Year.
I like this bet for the fact that, like you said, if like the Giants,
Everything needs to break right.
If the Giants can win 8 games,
Unbelievable turnaround.
You're talking about the fact that they just had 2 coaches that tried to do it, and neither of them could do it.
Right.
So you come in and do it. You obviously know what you're doing. You could win Coach of the Year. You know. So
It's a longest of long shots, 3,400. But if it breaks right and they get 8-8, there's going to be an argument made.
the only
for
problem
Joe
is
Judge.
8-8 worthy of being Coach of the Year.
With the 7 seed, I don't think in the NFC, but 8-8, if you sneak into that 7
if you
seed
get
in the
into the
playoffs,
playoffs, not
then
close,
I think it's
yeah.
a shoo-in.
For sure. All right. I went with a guy. I think you're going to agree with me on this one. I think you're going to like this one. Sean McDermott plus 1,800.
I like that a lot. Love Sean McDermott.
I think he could have won it last year. I think you could have made the case that he should have.
Who won it last year? Harbaugh?
That's a great question. I want to say it was Harbaugh.
Probably.
But
they went 14-2.
Yeah.
Most dominant. We'll give it to Harbaugh, even if he didn't.
Even if he didn't win it, we're going to give it to Harbaugh. I think we said it should have been Harbaugh. I don't think it was, though. I don't know anymore. Now you got my brain scrambled. Hey, fact checker Ike. Thank you. Coach of the year. That's basketball. Let's try John Harbaugh. All right.
Harbaugh.
So that's what we thought.
Who came in second?
That's
it's just okay. I got you.
Yeah. So I mean,
who came?
You could have made the case that Sean McDermott could have won it last year. The Bills, if they can replicate the season they had last year.
Now,
they just don't get worse.
I like Sean McDermott's value a lot, but here's my thing. When we did the AFC over-unders, you said the Bills probably take a step back.
I don't have faith in Josh Allen.
I know.
That's my problem.
I know. But
that's also mainly like a playoff thing. You know what? I also flip-flop. I flip-flop a lot. I change my mind all the time. When it comes to these bets, you're just feeling different about something. Something just sticks out, and you're just like, that's it. That's it.
Well, McDermott's a great price.
Even if it's contradictory.
The Bills are going to win could very much win the AFC East for the first time, and
that's also analysis I had in my head that I didn't say. If they win the AFC East, it's a lock. Like he's the coach of the year, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Has to be. All right, cool. That's it.
Because that's
those
like 11
are
wins right there.
Those are all our props. I don't even know what to call these because there's not really like a specific term for this category.
They're under props on FanDuel, so call them props.
They're all props on FanDuel, so if you want to check them out over there, you can make some of these. Take some of the ones that we just picked for you, hopefully. All right, that's it for sports. Let's move on to one of our favorite shows. This is actually so the show's Entourage. For those of you that are unaware, if you've never seen the show Entourage,
you're an idiot.
You're an idiot, and you should go watch it immediately. Just turn this off right now and go watch it. I won't even be offended. So
hit the like button first.
So KFC Barstool had an interview with Doug Ellen, the creator of
who's a cornball, by the way,
huge cornball, but genius in his own right.
Yes, correct.
Creator of the show. There was an interview. So for those of you that haven't seen the show, to sum it up for you without like spoiling anything, is about a movie star and his entourage, his three friends, and they just live an awesome life, and everything always goes right.
They went from nothing to
they went from nothing to superstardom, and everything always goes right. The main character, Vince, it always works out. Just always works out.
Well, that was his go-to line. It always works out.
That's exactly. So, in this recent interview, Doug Ellen said he had written in for the series finale that he was going to kill Vince, like in some type of an overdose or
Spoiler
whatever.
alert, he didn't kill Vince.
Well, yeah, obviously he didn't. They made a movie, so
Yes,
like we're not
correct.
even spoiling anything. Yeah. But I wanted to get your thoughts on this as a fan. And if any of you are fans of Entourage, I want to hear some thoughts about this too, because we have our own that we're about to tell you.
So we can't really spoil like why he would, we could obviously say he was going to kill him on an overdose or something. Say that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that he had it. I could say he had a drug problem.
Yeah, it's fucking Hollywood.
Okay, but that was the season before, and then he was all clean, so it would have to be a random drug problem at the end. I don't think I would have loved it, simply because I wanted the movie, and I liked the movie a lot, and I really liked how the movie ended. So hindsight being 2020, we don't get that. So that's the only reason why. But you also brought up a great point, which you could say what they should have done movie-wise.
Oh yeah, so like basically, I would have liked this. I think it would have given me that like shock factor that you need for like a finale, because without spoiling anything, the series finale was fucking ass.
Little dull.
It was terrible. It was probably the worst episode they ever put out. It's forgettable. You don't even really know what happened until someone goes, "Oh yeah," like someone tells you like, "Oh shit, that's right."
Yeah,
that was so dumb.
Yeah, no, it wasn't great.
I would have loved it because you kill Vince. It's very sad. It's shocking. Blah blah. Then you make the movie. You just do a prequel. You do a prequel
instead
Vince
of an
is still
extension.
in it. You do a prequel of when he was, doing commercials to try and get famous, and Drama was out in Hollywood, and E was slinging pizzas and like
Sbarro, baby.
There's so much that they could have done. Yeah, the movie was cool, but like
I tell you, I would really like the prequel. I mean, you can't do it now because Turtle's as skinny as me. So
I mean, it could have worked. They could have made it work. I just think that if they did kill Vince, I don't think it would have been that bad.
No, I when you
I
put
think
it
it could have been pretty good.
I never thought of the prequel idea. I always had it in my head that we needed the movie after just because of like the fandom and you want to see him a few years later. But prequels sound so much better.
Like it probably would have been too dark for the show because the show was overall like a bright, uplifting.
There was one really dark moment in the show.
Well, Carl Urtz?
Carl Urtz, yeah.
Loved that episode.
Me too.
The Tax Man.
Yeah.
The Tax Man. All right,
That was very dark.
Anyway, if you guys are Entourage fans at all, I want to hear your thoughts on this because I vote yes. I think they should have killed Vince. As fucked up as that sounds.
Yeah, I don't hate the reasoning.
All right. That's pretty much it. I mean, we don't really have anything
Any big
else.
weekend plans?
I was going to ask you, like, what's happening?
Big day Saturday
What's
for me.
happening?
Kentucky Derby. My friend's having a derby party in his backyard. Dressing up. I ordered my fedora and everything.
I was just going to say, do you have a hat?
Yes, I ordered my hat. It'll be here tomorrow. I think latest on Friday. I have
Will you send us a picture
of the hat.
when you get it?
Of the hat?
Yes.
Yes.
That's obviously of the hat.
I may not take the hat off
That's fine.
ever.
So wait, you're having a party or you're going to a party?
I'm going to one.
Okay.
Well, if I was having a party, I'd invite you.
I was just going to say, like, why the fuck am I just
I would have
hearing about
invited
it
Ike
now?
too. Yeah.
All
No,
right,
I'm not
cool.
having one. But love the Kentucky Derby. It's a great day. So.
That's cool.
Oh, speaking of which, by the way, sorry, real quick.
No, it's good. I have nothing to say.
East
so.
Coast, did you check the weather for Labor Day weekend? Oh, my God. Sunny and 80 all weekend.
That's good.
Beautiful.
what I
Friday,
like to
Saturday,
hear.
Sunday, Monday, 80 all weekend.
Love that. I have nothing going on. I'm going to be doing some draft prep this weekend a little bit because we do have our fantasy football draft coming up on Monday, right?
Got a big one, yeah,
It's
Monday,
officially
yeah.
Monday, right?
Labor Day.
Officially Monday, our fantasy football draft. For those of you that know about Fade the Public podcast, most of you probably do. We will have our vlog coming out and
think they know.
keep an eye out for that. Other than that, we got nothing going on. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and comment some of your favorite props and if you think they should have killed Vince.
Yeah.